Imagine this: you're sitting across from a woman who has your full attention. Not because of how she looks, though she is beautiful, but because something about her energy, her presence, is pulling you in. The conversation is flowing. You're making her laugh. She's leaning in. There's eye contact. Chemistry. And yet you sense it. That invisible line between interest and captivation hasn't been crossed. Not yet. She likes you, sure. But she doesn't feel you. Not deeply. Not meaningfully. And you can tell. You can feel it. Something's missing. Now what if I told you that it isn't your looks, your money, or even your charm that will take you across that invisible line? What if I told you that there are 6 questions, 6 intentional, emotionally intelligent questions that could change everything? Questions rooted not in game or manipulation, but in ancient philosophy. In truth. In Stoicism. Questions that get under her surface and tap into the part of her most men never reach, her inner world. These aren't interview questions. These aren't psychological tricks. These are questions that say, I see you. I hear you. I want to know you. And once you ask them, once she feels that depth, she won't forget you. This isn't a dating video. It's not a how to be alpha video. This is a video for men who want more. For men on the path to self-mastery. For men who understand that the way you connect with a woman says more about you than any flex ever could. Stoicism teaches us that real power lies not in control over others, but in mastery of the self. And connection, real connection, comes when your presence is grounded, your mind is clear, and your heart is open. These 6 questions will help you build that connection not just with women, but with yourself. Stoicism isn't about being emotionless. It's about being unmoved by chaos. It's about knowing what you can control and what you can't. In dating, most men obsess over how to get the girl. How to impress her. How to win. But the Stoic doesn't chase. He attracts. And he does so by embodying values like presence, patience, awareness, curiosity, and calm strength. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." So let's do that. Let's be that man. Starting with these questions. What's something you've always wanted to do, but haven't yet? This is a question of desire. Of longing. Of untapped dreams. It bypasses the usual "what do you do?" small talk and goes straight to the inner world. When you ask this, you're not looking for a perfect answer. You're listening for excitement. For hesitation. For passion. And when she answers, don't rush to tell your own story. Don't interrupt. Just be there. Hear her. The Stoics believed in desire that aligns with nature, with what makes us human. When she shares her answer, she's letting you into the part of her that still believes in possibility. That's intimacy. And most men never go there. What's the hardest thing you've ever had to overcome? Adversity reveals character. We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we're forced to dig deep. This question isn't about trauma digging. It's about honoring resilience. Her answer will show you how she thinks, how she recovers, and how she relates to pain. Epictetus said, "Difficulties are things that show a person who they are." Ask this question, and really pay attention. Is she a fighter? A learner? A victim? What story does she tell herself about her past? If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? This takes you from personal to philosophical. It shows you what she values. what she hopes for, whether she thinks big or small, whether she sees the world as broken or beautiful or both. Stoicism calls us to serve the common good, to live in accordance with nature and reason. Her answer reveals how she sees her role in the world and maybe yours too. What's something you're proud of, but don't get to talk about much? We all want to be seen. To be validated not through applause, but through being understood. This question invites her to bring forward a piece of herself that maybe no one else has asked about. It could be small. It could be massive. What matters is the tone you create when you ask it. That calm, steady energy that says, I'm listening. I'm not judging. I just want to know. Seneca wrote, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Sometimes the thing someone is most proud of is the same thing they fear isn't good enough. Your presence gives it value. What's a lesson you've learned that changed how you see the world? Wisdom isn't age. It's perspective. This question brings out her inner philosopher. It invites reflection, and if asked well, it might lead her to a deeper realization just by answering it. You become part of her unfolding clarity. Marcus Aurelius once said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. This question lets you see what colors her world. Describe your perfect day. What does it look like from morning to night? This one is deceptively simple. It reveals her values, her ideal pace, what brings her joy. Whether it's chaotic and adventurous or calm and intentional, this question lets her dream and gives you a peek into the life she wants. If you fit into that picture, she'll feel it. If not, you'll know, and you can walk away with clarity. The Stoic doesn't chase compatibility. He discovers it. Describe your perfect day. What does it look like from morning to night? This one is deceptively simple. It reveals her values, her ideal pace, what brings her joy. Whether it's chaotic and adventurous or calm and intentional, this question lets her dream and gives you a peek into the life she wants. If you fit into that picture, she'll feel it. If not, you'll know, and you can walk away with clarity. The Stoic doesn't chase compatibility. He discovers it. If you got value from this, hit that like button. Leave a comment, which question do you plan to ask first? And subscribe if you want more videos on Stoicism, emotional mastery, masculinity, and building unshakable relationships. Until next time, be steady, be sharp, and above all, be present.